guys, it's Megan here, and I am bringing you a bookshelf reorganization. I just got my 4 new bookshelves. As you can see, I built them yesterday, which you'll see a little bit in my weekly vlog, but I'm just excited to get to organizing these shelves because we have a lot of, I'm just looking at the piles of books we have here, and I'm pretty sure they're not all gonna fit, which is why I do have 3 more shelves coming back from my apartment back home. And I actually don't even have all my books up here, but I'm gonna show you all the books on the ground here just for a second. So lots of books, as you can see. Those are just a few of them. Then we have more over here. Just books galore. But yes, as I said, tons and tons of books. So I'm gonna do a little bit time lapse, a little bit of like showing you my process, and then that's where we're gonna go from here. So let's get started. Okay, a little bit of a different angle, but here's a better view of all the books. So I did kind of map out how I want the bookshelves to look here. So I'm gonna try to follow this. This is my bigger set of shelves, and then this is my smaller set of shelves. And I'm just gonna kind of go through these books and organize based on how I was going to plan to do it, but we'll probably mix it up a little as we go. Also, I had to turn off the fan and the air conditioning in the apartment in order to film this so that the sound wasn't really weird, and you're just gonna progressively see me get a lot hotter. So if my hair goes up, that's why. I've already rolled up the sleeves. We're feeling it, yeah. But yeah, let's get to organizing. Okay, probably TMI, one of the cats just went in the litter box and there's no fan in here anymore right now. And it's hot, and it's just not a good time, but we're pushing through. I did want to say before we get started, I'm gonna be listening to the audiobook for Vicious Spirits while I organize these books here. And I also got my Cut Energy Plus Weight Loss Orange Mango Pineapple Energy Drink. Keep me moving because it's actually really cold, which helps a lot. You're gonna see me get really flushed. It's a great time. So let's get started. Okay, so I think I got everything in sort of semi piles. So I'm just gonna start from this shelf up here and work my way across and down at the same time. Let me grab my paper. I seem to have misplaced my paper. Give me 1 second. Okay, after like 5 minutes of searching, I finally found it on the cat tree of all places. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this top one, which is dark murder mystery sort of things. So I'm going with Nevernight and Stalking Jack the Ripper and those sorts of books. So we'll go up there and get started on that. Okay, so I don't have that many of those books, and I'm sure I'll find more as we go. So I'll probably fill in that shelf kind of as we go. But my next shelf is my Disney shelf, and I have all my Kingdom Keepers series plus all of the Twisted Tales books I'm gonna set there. Okay, the hair is officially up. It's hot in here. I'm going to go ahead and do my Daughter Smoke and Bone trilogy set up top now, as well as the next 2 shelves. That way I'm not just like going back and forth because it's not that interesting. I mean, it is, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the top 2 shelves here, and I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, so we've gotten our first 2 shelves up and running to the point that I can get them to with the books I have here. Same applies to this 3rd shelf. I'm planning to do Crown of Feathers here, and then the Grishaverse across these 2. I'll do Shadow and Bone, Six of Crows here, and then King of Scars on this shelf. And then this shelf is gonna be my V.E. Schwab shelf. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that one, but I can't do the other 3 until I bring up the rest of my books. I should mention that this shelf right here is like a library story, book within book kind of vibe going. So The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is on this shelf as opposed to the V.E. Schwab shelf, but everything else V.E. Schwab will be on this shelf. I'm realizing now that this should probably just be a darker shade of magic shelf, but the rest of the few V.E. Schwab books I have other than Invisible Life are fitting there, so it's still a Schwab shelf. Okay, I'm very warm now because I just had to readjust the shelves here so books could fit. But now I'm gonna do my sci-fi shelves, which are gonna be this kind of section here. I think I'm gonna do sci-fi, Star Wars, maybe like superheroes, and then more sci-fi. Actually, no, dystopian, that's it. Okay, I ended up going a little bit further down and did that shelf at the very bottom as well for some more dystopian because I had more sci-fi than I originally thought. But I'm gonna go ahead and do these shelves here. I like to keep my bookish box books in the same shelf for ones that I have not read. The ones I have read kind of get dispersed throughout, but the ones that I have not read I like as almost TBR shelves, for lack of a better term. So I'm gonna do Owl Crate, I think, down here, and then Fairy Loot, Lit Joy, Illuma Crate, and then just all the miscellaneous other books that I've received. Okay, I think I've got all of the books where I want them on the shelves, but like right here, I just stacked them there, so I'm gonna actually arrange them so they look nice now. Okay, time for our last step. Time to add all the assortment of decorations. Alright you guys, we got it all organized and everything except for the books back home, and I still do have quite a few books I'm looking at over there that I'm going to put on the bookshelves on the other side. So I'm going to do a separate vlog, not separate as in like separate from this vlog, but a separate day, and it'll go into that during this video, but it is going to be like an outfit change and everything. But we got the first set of shelves done and it's so exciting, and I'm going to do a quick pan, but I'm also going to do a bookshelf tour coming up soon. It's just getting really dark and I'm really hot, so now I'm just going to end this portion here and I'll see you guys in the next part. What's up friends? We are on outfit change number 1, which means we are on part 2 of probably 3 of the bookshelf reorganization. I do have 5 stacks of books I'm looking at that I'm going to add to these shelves, and then tomorrow I'll be building and putting up the other sets of shelves. So I just want to fill in the rest of this shelf and then yeah, we'll call it a night. Alright friends, I am about to receive my other bookshelves from my dad. So I need to get all of these books to this side of the room, and I'm gonna try to organize them on how they're gonna go on the shelves. And then we're gonna bring the bookshelves up, so I have to try to do this within the next like 10 minutes because he's about to arrive at the bookshelf. So let's go. So I was testing the shelves out and arranging them so that the larger books could all fit, because I think I'm going to make this my generically rainbow shelf. So we're gonna start with the white up top, and I'm gonna put my Throne of Glass series right in here, and then the rest will be rainbow until I run out, and then all dark books and graphic novels. Okay, I have my last grouping of things to put on my shelves, so I'm gonna do that really quick and then I'll be able to close. And yes, bookshelves, yay! Four nations lived in harmony until one day the Fire Nation attacked. Well friends, that is the end of the bookshelf reorganization. I hope you enjoyed watching me put this together. I am planning to do a bookshelf tour pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in my next one. Bye everyone!